Hi there, and welcome to another edition of the Kevin Preston Toy Box. We have a special episode tonight. We call it Not So Retro. That's right, we're going to take a look at a toy not from the 60s or the 70s, like we usually do, but actually a little later. This one is Chopper Command from the year 2000. And it was made by Jasmine, and it was basically a redo of the old Mattel Vertibird, which came out in the early 70s, I believe 1972. And I do have a version of the Mattel Vertibird. It was actually the police version, and we'll profile that at some point. But right now, I want to share with you a toy I purchased in the year 2000, and it was the first reissue of this toy. Jasmine made it, who now appears to be out of business or does video games or something of that nature. And this was kind of a reimagining, if you will, of the original toy. It runs the same. It looks like the mechanicals are very, very similar with the wound spring gear. The helicopter's very similar. The rubber tips. It's done up in kind of an army motif this time. But the control tower is modeled a little different. It's a little bigger. And then the actual hand controls are much more deluxe. They light up. They have really nice graphics. And they have a built-in landing pad for the helicopter. So overall, it's really a much nicer set than the old Vertibird. Now, Jasmine went on to make a number of different variations of this toy, different themes, different colors, what have you. And I think they kept making these up through 2005, 2006 time frame. And shortly thereafter, I don't remember seeing any more of these on the shelves. They probably stopped production of them. And Jasmine either went out of business or started doing something else shortly thereafter. I question, however, whether this toy would ever be re-released. I mean, now we have, for example, little helicopters that run off a aerial off your iPhone or iPad that are completely remote control, no tether, and you can do a lot of different stunts and all sorts of things with this. And I wonder if a tethered helicopter will ever spark the interest of a kid again with the newer technology that's out there now. Of course, a little more challenging to fly as well. So I hope you've enjoyed our visit to the not-too-distant past. Join us again for another great adventure with another fantastic toy.